21 gun salute. Let's talk about it. Come on, Wrench Gang. It's Friday night. Yo, I didn't even know it was Friday. I went live earlier. Didn't even realize it was fucking Friday the whole fucking day. That's crazy. Come on, Wrench Gang. Let's talk about it. Suge Knight. I don't think he'll ever testify. I don't think Suge will testify, even if he's subpoenaed. I don't think Suge gonna testify. With less than 72 hours left, I don't think Suge got it in him to testify. Cynthia was good. CR Profit Getters. Wrench Gang, Cynthia, Wrench Gang, CR Profit Getters. Wrench Gang, who sneezes. Who's sneezy was good. 21 Gun Salute. It's Friday. AB, KZ. Was good. Let's talk about it. Joseph on the check-in. Was good. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I don't see Keefe D having Suge Knight as a guest at his trial. It's gonna happen. I don't see Suge, the Suge Knight Nation. They not even saying a yay. Suge testifying. Suge has always said he will not testify. Suge has always said if he's subpoenaed, he's gonna put hands and feet on Keefe D. Keefe D, he switched up the motive, and he's not even talking about the $1 million and the Sean John draws no more. He's clearing Puff, and he's going straight for Reggie Wright Jr., the handicapped rapist YouTuber. That's what he did, y'all. She asked him about, during one of his interviews, his last interviews, in the past 7 days, they was like, did you think Sean Puffy Combs was involved? And he said no. He went straight for Reggie Wright Jr., the handicapped rapist YouTuber. Draw comments below. Reggie Wright Jr., he ain't do a video all day because he's in Vegas. you know Reggie's in Vegas. Right? Reg is in Vegas. We ain't hear from him all day. We know the handicapped rapist YouTuber. Right? He's in Vegas. We ain't hear from Butt First with the butt plugs all day. EXT Wrench Gang was good. Right? He's in Vegas. He got a sign for those Pampers. The DA's like, yo, what's all these fucking Pampers in my office? Well, make sure you get here to sign off. Right? Hey, look. I'm very optimistic. Reggie might not be coming back home. Hey, Reg, you might not be going back home to California with your beautiful wife. Right? You might not be going back home with your wife, Reg. You with a strong black woman. So any woman that could put up with your diaper shit is a strong black woman, Reg. The DA might be saving her. Remember, your wife can't testify against you, Reg. You might not be going back home, bro. Can you imagine? Bro, can you imagine the doo-doo YouTuber Reggie Wright Jr. with co-host John Highland Garland, giving John a break. Okay, Reg, your last diaper for the day. It was good while it lasts, Reg. He might not be going back home, bro. Vegas don't play fair. Keefe D, he's been saying Reggie. I believe, and shout out to the live chat. Let's have a great live show. Let's do a discretion TV style. I don't think Suge's going to testify. Suge Knight Nation, they not very convincing. Um, Remember, this witness list is intricate, right? And according to this witness list, right, you got Suge Knight, who I feel, even if he's subpoenaed, he's not gonna say a word, right? Oscar Goodman, right? They got this dude right here, Oscar Goodman. They got Suge, right? Let's have a great live show. The Governor Joe Lombardo, right? Then you got Reggie Oink Oink, the handicap rapist YouTuber, right? It's East Coast versus West Coast on this. Southside Crips versus um, Pyro slash Rampart, Grape Street, right? Then we said it earlier. We actually got Castro. Castro, where they treat Castro like a stepchild. For all those that was wondering what happened to Castro, they snuck him in. I really don't know what's up, how he's in the team. This is like the playoffs, the finals. Yeah, this is like the finals, right? We got Castro, right? Pac's cousin, you heard it here first. I know a lot of y'all was asking what's up with Castro. You heard it here first on Discretion 304 TV, the new season, right? You got interesting lineup. You got Seth Shakur. We're saying where the hell was Seth during Vegas? Like we ain't see her in no time. But I guess Seth has a testimony. We know Mopreme, he was saying Pac was shaking the bed, right? This is interesting. They got Reggie Wright Sr. Let me see. Reggie Wright Jr. is the former head of security at Death Row Records. Davis said that Wright was the man who organized the hit on Tupac. Reggie Wright Sr. is also listed on the doc. Ooh! Reggie might not come back, go back home to his freaking house that he bought with Tupac money and Death Row money. I see Reg on an interview talking about, what he talking about? Some Harry O. The YouTuber with his wife that's trying to get a visa. The white lady with the husband that's trying to get a fucking visa. These guys, right? He's trying to get his visa. He's trying to be a citizen in America using YouTube. Right? Reggie Wright Jr. is saying Harry O, how he paid. This is crazy. Reg, you's a son of a pig. You's a son of a bitch, bro. Bro, he's on the YouTuber with his white Caucasian wife, trying to get a green card through YouTube using Reggie as a witness. Reggie Rats said, "Oh yeah, Harry O was suing." And Dick Griffey and a bunch of them other fools there that was suing Suge, he had to do some shit. He threw Harry O in the mix. So it's quite interesting. Again, for Reggie Wright Sr. to be listed in the document, it's going, Vegas is going to be a fucking... Wow. So remember, we spoke about RJ Pork Shoulder. Why is RJ born, right? A man who was he was ejected out of the courtroom for the Keefe D fight, talking about no, yeah, during the Keefe D fight, if you remember the wrestling match with a little bit of baby oil, no puff, this nigga Keefe was rubbing on this ninja body, puff, right? RJ was ejected out the courtroom for having no credibility, right? Talking about he heard the jury talk about the case. What is he doing there? And this thief, Mike Dorsey, Christopher Columbus' fucking long lost nephew, the dwarf of YouTube. This is why he's the reason why y'all don't got no discretion TV the first season. This ninja right here, right? What is these niggas doing at the Vegas trial? Remember, Mike Dorsey, Porkcock Mikey, he's the reason why Keefe D is arrested. So he's speaking for Greg Bacon. Drop comments below. We're going to put it together tonight. Let's have a great live show. It's a countdown to Vegas. Only discretion 304 TV can actually connect these dots. I don't think Suge is going to testify. According to the Suge Knight Nation, y'all know when I say that, it's official. According to the Suge Knight Nation, Suge has always said he's not going to testify. He has always said it, y'all. So even if they drag him for a bus trip, they not gonna fly him. It's not federal. I don't think they'll fly him. Even if they take him on that 5-hour long drive, buy him with a pizza, sure, give me pizza, the gyro sandwiches, right? I don't think Suge will actually testify. Drop comments below. Who else we got? Right? And Kirk Burrows, the Bati boy from Bad Boy. What is the Bati boy from Bad Boy going to say? Yeah, Puff, they'll write $1 million check. It don't look good. When you see ninjas from Bad Boy, right? And Gina Dill, the biggest bitch on YouTube, him and his boyfriend Choke, the Chichi man, they having some fake beef, knowing they used to cook for each other. These ninjas are annoying. Gina Dill and Shanae, knowing he used to cook for each other. One of my loyal subscribers pointed out that this ninja had a dirty tee, the same white beater he wore for 5-6 days. Right? Let me get a zoom in for y'all with this one. Is this my competition? Nigga got the same dirty white beater. According to, who's Snizzy? Yeah. Let me get a proper etiquette. Day 6, we're in the same fit. Unbelievable dirty ass tank top talking about he's in Asia looking for Hassan. Oh shit. Somebody said nut. Unbelievable. Bro, you are an embarrassment to YouTube. What Gina Dill confirmed? You a paint chip eater YouTuber? Gina Dill is vicious. Gina is vicious. Gina had created a thumbnail. Nigga said, you got nut on your shirt, nigga. Yo. Can somebody, Skrilla, no, not Skrilla, who's Snizzy, screenshot that Gene Dill thumbnail for me. What Gene Dill made for that nigga today? We gotta get that on the screen. This is Keefe D's new paralegal. This shit is hilarious. Yo, who's Snizzy? Yeah. Screenshot. Oh shit, he got that nigga talking about the basketball wives. Now you picking on the women, the real women. This is what's going on YouTube? This nigga left the country with dingy ass fucking. Oh shit. Is this my competition? Is this the ninjas that was battling me? You can't even buy you a fucking variety of white beaters or some shit. I don't know. It's dusty. Right? There you go. Y'all can zoom in yourself. So y'all won't say that, I just emailed it. Hold on. You email me. You email me something about Keefe D. I need you to go to Gina Dill's channel, bro. Screenshot that thumbnail he made for that nigga, bro. You said you sent this? Hey, this nigga Gene Dill. He's vicious. I don't know why Gene did this to his fucking friend. Remember, Gina Dill and Choke were friends. These niggas were lovers, bro. They went to the mall together. They did shopping together. Right? Hold on. Yo, what happened to the fucking work? Right, hold on, y'all. These two were fucking lovers, bro. Here you go. Right? They went shopping together. They were eating together. Moonlighting together. Right? Something happened in Lover's Lane, right? Because, I was always taught to know a nigga business, like how Gina Dill put it out there. To know a nigga is a bati boy, and you was his friend. That means you were a bati boy too, Gene. Right? You big bitch, hiding behind the fucking truck when Biggie got shot, according to Mace. Right? You and him were lovers. Okay? All of a sudden, he's a bati boy. I love lady boys. Right? And you love them too, Gene. Remember, Gene was bodyguarding for the He, She, and the Biggie video. Drop comments below. Gina Dill, the biggest bitch on YouTube. He was the bodyguard for the He, She, and the Big Papa video. According to the dirty YouTuber, this nigga is just like, you, the doo-doo, Mr. Doo-doo Stain. Bum ass nigga leaving the country for that. According to this chichi man, right, Shanae himself, right, he said the nigga in the Big Papa video, the He, She, he said her name was Shamika. Nigga, that's a boy, okay? That's a boy. Talk about her name was Shamika and she died. How do you know? Who told you? Who told you to keep up with the bati boy? That's how you know niggas is fugazi, and the Gina Dill was protecting him. The He, She, in the Big Papa video. Gina Dill was his special duties. Yo, is this my opposition? Right? Is these dust heads? These niggas sniff coke together, bro. Fucking coke heads. Right? Shanae himself. You just don't stop. You just wouldn't stop. Is this the same white beater from jail? These things don't change. You see? He tried to deny, or I don't know, he tried to deny it, but there you go. All he gotta do is put the white beater up in a bow tie. This is Keefe D's paralegal. Remember. Oh shit. Let's have a great live show. You know? Oh shit. Let's have a great live show. Remember, Choke is a new paralegal for Michael Sam's, and he had a lot of things wrong towards that last interview. If you just tapping in 21 Gun Salute, we're talking about Suge Knight not testifying even if he's subpoenaed to the Keefe D Tupac trial. Suge has said over the years that if he is subpoenaed, he's not going to testify, and he's going to put hands and feet on Keefe D. Where the fuck did I even? Okay. I guess we could Suge. 21 Gun Salute. So yeah, I don't think Suge is going to say a word. I don't think he's going to take the stand. Even if they try to hold him in contempt of court, I don't think he's going to testify. It's not confirmed through the Suge Knight Nation. I would have told y'all straight up. I see it's trending. This nigga, Fakeafelli Media. Oh, breaking news. Suge is he's trying to make a miraculous comeback. This nigga, Fakeafelli Media. Nah, nigga. The Bay Bomber TV. He got that. He got your spot, bitch. You let Bay Barber TV take over, nigga. Nah. 21 Good Salute. I don't see Suge testifying. The Suge Knight Nation, they not confirming he's going to testify. Their exact words, Suge has always said he's not going to testify. So yeah, the reason I was showing y'all guys the witness list, right? And something interesting in the witness list that I saw was this part of the witness list. Yeah, shout out to the Bay Barber TV. EXT was good. I'm gonna give some shout outs in a few seconds. Hold on. There you go. Now, this is interesting right here. This right here. Also mentioned on the list of witnesses was Frank Alexander, Joseph Strawhorn. I don't know if he's here. He said they're going to use a Frank Alexander, Tupac's bodyguard, his hologram. Hilarious, right? They might as well use Mike Moore also, right? But if they use Frank Alexander, he's dead. He's been dead since 2013, right? If they use Frank Alexander's statements, they can do that with Suge's. Suge, as we know, he's been very vocal. He went on that interview with that drunk Michael Carlin, who helped set Russell Poole. If Suge Knight don't show up to court or don't show up in the courtroom, they could subpoena him. But if he don't show up inside of the courtroom, Suge has tons of audio. He did the interview on the podcaster from the Epstein Files, Piers Morgan. He also did an interview with that drunk Michael Carlin. So if they can actually Frank Alexander him, no puff. They can do what they're gonna do with Frank Alexander to Suge Knight and Reg. You will not go back home with your strong ass. If if pork butt, if if they play Suge's audio from the podcaster from the Epstein files, Pierce Morgan, it don't that will not help at all, Reg. Reg will not help you at all if they play that audio. That can actually get you indicted on the spot. That DA can those both DAs, your boys, Reg. We know you in Vegas and you had your wife made them special homemade donuts. They tired of them shits. Teresa, I know you an excellent cook, right? I can tell. But those homemade donuts, they are sick of them shits, right? And right, they're gonna say to you, will you stop with the fucking donuts? 21 gun salute, yeah. If they play Suge's audio from the Pierce Morgan, the podcaster from the Epstein files, it's going to be very damaging towards the Vegas key witness. 21 gun salute. All right, let me get some shout outs. EXT, this nigga Jada. Jada, I told you, they waiting for you to slip. Shout out to you, Jada. You still got your wrench. They want Jada's wrench. I don't know what you doing in the chat. SC Native was good. EXT, did I give everybody a shout out? Solo was good. Mad Skrilla was good with you. Okay. Shout out to the Ghost Watchers, the Fallen Soldiers, the dumbass wrench gang members who lost their wrench. Niggas is dumb. Like, how you keep on supporting my ops? I don't know. You niggas is dumb. Like, seriously. You niggas is fucking dumb. Unbelievable. This is the ninjas that you support with dirty white tees, riding, former wrench gang member, nigga Southwest riding. This nigga got nut stains on his fucking white beater outside the country. According to Wrench Gang, they said this nigga got cum stains on his fucking white beater. They said, yo, shit don't change much. He's still wearing the same white beaters that he wore in jail. All he's ready to do is I guess he got a special way to tie it. He's gonna tie this one. It looked like he already tied it. The neck looks stretched out. It's not even a brand new white tee or white beater. The nigga went out there with some old. This is the first YouTuber that traveled with old clothing. Right? The first YouTuber that traveled with old clothing. Right? And it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. According to my wrench gang, they said day 6 we're in the same fit out there. He went out there to. Why did you open your mouth? I mean, no puff. We already know why you open your mouth. But bro, why did you open your mouth and say, hey, you'll be in Vegas and to hug Reggie? Reggie said, I'll put a bullet in your ass or my wife will. Reggie said, look, Compton PD did not take my pistol, which is a lie. You was a convicted felon, Reg. I don't know who you think you scaring. A pork butt. You're a convicted felon, bro. You sold drugs with Grape Street. So maybe your wife has that firearm. But nevertheless, Reggie said he would not be caught dead hugging and taking a picture with a snitch. This nigga is a confirmed snitch. What's the nigga name? Johnny Bolton? The nigga he ratted on? He was supposed to be his co-defendant, but he's actually turned state evidence against Johnny Bolton, if I'm not mistaken, that's his last name. The nigga gave the nigga his bro 25 to life. Guess he got out on parole. He still got the paperwork. Right? According to Gina is funny. He actually I don't know who he paid to do this. Cause we know Gina, you doofus. Gina Dill, you're dumber than an eighth grader. You did deals with the DEA, try to cover it up. And it's the same DEA office that Greg Bacon and them niggas is working out of. You know, you's a funny dude, bro. Fucking cokehead. Look at these niggas. Now they ops, right? Look how Gina was behind him. Gina, you took this nigga peanut butter. Y'all niggas want to play on YouTube? All right. Gina, you was involved with Choke's peanut butter, right? The proof is right here. You stayed behind this nigga. You was taking his peanut butter, cooking for him, right? The olive oil was popping. Right? Extra olive oil. We get it, Gina. Before the baby oil, it was olive oil. Right? We get it, Gina. And now you was op. Are you fucking serious? Right? I don't. Nigga said, Jada said Choke pulling his mask off. This shit is crazy. Choke cool with everybody. EXT salute. Choke is close with everybody. RJ Pork Shoulder, Michael Sanft. That's how he became the paralegal. But guess what? Like, nigga, you left the country. You supposed to be with your new lover. What happened? Why you had to leave the country so fast? You behind in Jordan. Like, what happened? They got a warrant? This is a shit show. Okay. Live show. I'm trying to have a great live show, y'all. If you just tapping in, 21 Gun Salute. We don't believe Suge will testify in the Keefe D trial for many, many reasons. You know, a lot of missing money out of Tupac's bank account. It could be exposed that Suge was robbing Pac at not only Suge Knight, but Sharita Golden Showers. She was with the scamming ass bitches. Right? Sharita Golden Showers, Suge's ex-wife, was robbing Pac. That can backfire also on Suge. Like, there's money unaccountable for. And then he sues Tupac for $7.1 million. And Pac wasn't even a year gone, disappeared, deceased. I don't, whatever you consider Pac, because again, there's a lot of Pac fans that still believe Pac pulled the fast one. So, it can actually backfire on Suge if he testifies because, Reggie Wright Jr., he knows a lot of Suge's secrets. And he would throw Suge under the bus. Oh, Suge, remember that Malibu house? And your Malibu house where, and remember the building? Your building when you had me money launder the building, the funds for the building in the Malibu home? Suge had Reggie doing a lot of underhanded cleanup work. And it can backfire on Suge. So I think it's in Suge's best interest not to testify. Is that showing Pac fans love, showing Pac love and the Shakur's love? No. Till this day, Suge is still upset with Afeni Shakur. He said, "Oh, she made deals with the white man, and she's supposed to be this proactive black woman." Drop comments below. He still got something against Mama Afeni Shakur. Rest in peace. Discretion TV with less than 72 hours left to the Vegas trial. But first, with the over there, Reggie Jr.'s YouTube channel. But first, with the butt plugs over there, he didn't drop a video today, and sources tell me he's in Vegas. Hey, Reg. Hey, pork butt. You're in Vegas. We know you are in Vegas, okay? You gotta, do inventory on your diapers. Drop comments below. Yeah, he gotta do inventory on his diapers and make sure the diapers is all accounted for. And, the people in Vegas is like, you can't buy up all the Pampers here. We need it for our elderly. You need to buy your Pampers out there in California, right? So Reggie had to make sure he meet the FedEx guy because the mailman, remember, he ratted on the mailman, and the mailman, according to Das Dillinger, he ratted out the mailman. So, right, they not fucking with Reggie. United States Postal Service, they not fucking with Reggie. He ratted on them. Something went there, according to Daz. So he had a FedEx or UPS, the diapers. So Reggie, he's over there doing inventory, y'all. And he had to get an early start. So him and his wife with this special made homemade donuts. They over there in Vegas right now. 21 gun salute. If you just tapping in, this is the moment we've been waiting for 30 years. You've seen the witness list that the media put out, the updated witness list. Remember, there's a few more people on the witness list that I guess the media hasn't given any detail. Okay, let's talk about this guy right here. Your boy Snoop. Now, if Suge does testify, or if they play the audio from the podcaster from the Epstein files, Pierce Morgan, if they play the audio that Suge impeached this ninja with Warren G, drop comments below. Suge said, look, this nigga had a walkie-talkie. And Warren G, there you go. This is got some little update on that, right? According to Suge, he said, look, Warren G tells a story how Snoop pulled up in a white Rolls Royce that Suge bought him with Pac's money. I believe that all was bought with Pac's money, right? Suge, according to Suge, Warren G tells a story on Drink Champs about this walkie-talkie, and again, they don't really need Suge to say anything. They could just subpoena him and have him there, right, handcuffed, put a muzzle on him, right? You know how these ninjas do. They put a muzzle on Suge so he can't talk, right? And they'll just play audio. They'll just have him there, right? And again, it's very damaging if Suge says anything. It's a domino effect, and not only with not only with Warren G and Snoop, they can get subpoenaed also because it's a trial. They have plenty times in American history. There's a trial ongoing, and then next thing you know, they subpoena somebody else later on, right? David Kenner, the voice of Don't Say Nothing Else Over the Radio, David Kenner, right? He can get subpoenaed. Even if Suge doesn't say anything, David Kenner, Mr. Ratface himself, David Kenner. Now the media has to catch up. They still calling these Nextel radios, and that's the confusing part because it wasn't Nextel radios. We actually believe that those radios that were Compton PD, those were Compton PD radios that just had a batch of. Here's a picture of one of those radios. This is not a Nextel, people. All right, with less than 72 hours left. This is not a Nextel. Okay? There's no Nextel in American history that looks like this. It ain't, y'all. We debunked that already. It's less than 72 hours. A lot of your myth and mysteries, and you got to put that to the back burner. It wasn't proven. I'll just say, a lot of y'all still believe it was a Nextel radio. It was no such thing that resembled this device, no puff on the play. We believe those were Compton PD walkie-talkies that Suge just bought a batch of them, and whatever channel they was on, it was just for the crew. They didn't have it on the police channel unless it was necessary. I believe so. We pointed it out, Tim Brandon, Blondie, right? This was the similar walkie-talkie that they had. 21 gun salute. So, again, them playing no puff, them playing Suge's audio from the podcaster from the Epstein files, Pierce Morgan, them playing that audio would implicate Snoop Dogg, Warren G, and David Kenner. Mr. Don't Say Nothing Else Over the Radio. 21 gun salute. Did I give everybody a shout out? We covered a lot of bases. That's one thing about my live shows. Seems like I gave everybody. Oh, wait a minute. EXT told Jada to ask Delgay, and Jada said, I've never asked Delgay shit. Jada is not trying to lose his wrench. I already told Jada. I was on my Corey Edwards shit. They got a hit out on you, 100K. You should got 100K in your head. Well, who told you that? I'm just telling you. Well, you tell him we gonna hit him for free. Oh shit, Jada is not trying to lose his wrench. He said, I've never asked Delgay shit. Oh shit. Yo, that was hilarious. Jada said, look, y'all not getting me caught up in nothing. Look, Jada, I salute you for that one. Those are the answers we want to see. Yo. EXT said, look, I'm gonna put him to the test right now. Okay, so hold on. I'm trying to stay focused, y'all. What the fuck? I'm trying to stay focused. Now, who's Snizzy? He sent me some document. We spoke about these documents. That was dangerous. Not knowing what document you're gonna load up. Well, YouTube is on this bullshit. Damn, YouTube. YouTube is on this bullshit. YouTube is on this fucking ninja shit. Okay, so according to these documents that Jada sent me the other day, Vegas has some documents, and I believe it's from Compton PD, Reggie Boys, that they stated that Pac was 5'11". Where's my... Okay, there you go. They said Pac was 5'11". Right, they had the height all wrong. The same parish cross. And not only that, did they have the height wrong, but they also, just the document. Oh my God, YouTube is on some fuck ninja shit right now, bro. I hate when they do this shit. Here you go. They said the Cadillac was a Seville. Hold on. YouTube is on this fuck ninja shit right now. I hate when they do that shit. Here you go. They had the Cadillac white as a 91 or 1990. Who remembers when I did the live chat about this Cadillac the other day? Shout out to Who's Snizzy. Right, according to this document, the Cadillac was a Seville. Cadillac Seville, I think it's a 1990. And we actually looked for a modeled 1990 Cadillac Seville STS. So again, a lot of the information that they was getting from Compton PD was wrong and it wasn't accurate. And that all can backfire on Team Reg. You know what I'm saying? This is like the finals. We're giving you like a whole breakdown, no puff. Like, so again, was saying, look, we didn't actually find the cat because it was misinformation. Hold on. This, oh boy. Goodness. Are they dirt or what? Oh, unless I didn't. Jeez. Can I actually find that shit? I think I'm trying to give y'all a full breakdown. Oh, it was actually, I think I remember also. Let me see. Here we go. The status of the Cadillac. There you go. So the original Cadillac was never recovered, right? So why is Vegas with documents that they recovered a Cadillac, white, 1990, when the original Cadillac was never recovered, according to the official documentation and the grand jury testimony from later investigators? The actual vehicle used in the September 7th shooting was never recovered. Brent Becker said it was never recovered. The day after Orlando Anderson was assassinated in 1998, they tried to show Brent Becker a Cadillac, and he said that wasn't the Cadillac. So again, a lot of that can backfire on Reggie and his father. And the fact that they got his father mentioned in these documents, that's crazy. Drop comments below. That's why I said Reggie might not be coming back home. You'll surprise the shit out of me. Reg, you'll surprise the shit out of me if you get back home. No puff. Like, seriously. Why was Las Vegas PD shown the wrong Cadillac, the wrong gun? Remember, the day after Orlando Anderson was pronounced deceased, they show up with a gun. They show up with a Cadillac. This is very important. And this is why I said, Reg, You running out of fucking wheelchairs with this one, right? Come on. Can we just stay facts? The day after Orlando Anderson was assassinated in 1998, they pop up with and Corey Edwards. They try to line up Corey Edwards. Um, they did Corey Edwards pretty dirty with that one. In his girlfriend's backyard, right? And according to this, when Ben Crump, the hotshot attorney, was doing diligent work, he came up against a roadblock. And that roadblock said, with this letter from the U.S. State Attorney's Office, due to the sensitive nature of the weapon recovery and the potential to alert criminal conspirators by outside agency involvement, the federal case prosecutor has conferred to his superiors who agrees that the task force detectives, the information regarding the recovery of the firearm should not be shown with Las Vegas Police Department. And it was Vegas' case. Okay? I don't know if y'all paying attention out there. I see a lot of shit going on in the chat. But class is in session. We less than 72 hours in this motherfucking chat. You feel me? To the Keefe D trial. I don't know if y'all paying attention, but this is some serious shit. This case was never supposed to go to a trial. Now, will they bring this letter to the judge to show her proof that not only did Reggie Wright Jr. and his father and his crew was trying to botch the case, but they successfully tricked you, Your Honor? This is a serious ass letter for Ben Crump to letter about that firearm that they found in Corey Edwards' girlfriend's backyard the day after Orlando Anderson was assassinated. It's very serious. This is a very serious situation, y'all. And if Vegas, let's keep it 100. If this DA don't show, if they don't show the judge this letter about the gun recovered the day after Orlando Anderson was found deceased, you can say it's blatantly a whole fucking, everything was covered up. Basically, everything is a cover up, and they never was planning to get real justice. I'm just keeping it. For them to find a gun in Corey Edwards' girlfriend's father's backyard, the dog, right? Tim Bacon, who planted it there? It's obvious because after they found that gun, they found a Cadillac and called Brent Becker and said, hey, we found a Cadillac. That was crazy. So you got 340 cows, 3 Cadillacs. Remember, it's the real Cadillac. It's the Cadillac they said is the 1990. And then it's the Cadillac that Reggie and his father's crew, Sergeant Baker, according to Reggie Wright Sr., Sergeant Baker, 3 Cadillacs, 340 cows. Remember, there's the one that Reggie, and this is why Suge cannot testify. If you just tapping in, we locking in, y'all. Less than 72 hours. No other channel could break it down like this because they all full of bullshit and doo-doo. Reggie Wright Jr., doo-doo, right? The Chichi man who left the States during the trial, doo-doo. They can't do. They don't got it in them. No Puff. They got something else in them. No Diddy, right? The one of the main reasons Suge cannot testify against Reggie Wright Jr. because he was there when they got rid of that 40 caliber handgun. Drop comments below. Suge was there, y'all. He was there. How you gonna testify against Reggie when you was there? That's all Reggie gotta say. The smoking. I don't think y'all listening. I don't think y'all hear me. I really think like I'm before my time, bro. Like, yo, seriously. I just think like, yo, I'm supposed to be with Space Traveler right now. No Puff. Seriously. Reason why. The main reason I should cannot testify. Okay? He was there when Reggie and Ron Balaus from the Brim set threw that 40 caliber handgun, the original gun, in the Bahamas Ocean. How can you testify against a man when you helped him get rid of that murder weapon? Can we just cut the nonsense and the shenanigans? Just stop all the fucking fantasies and lock in. I need y'all to focus. How can this man possibly say anything at Keefe D's grand jury when Suge was there when they got rid of that 40 caliber handgun in the Bahamas? Suge comes back, they got rid of the gun. Suge comes back to the States. According to Suge, Reggie checks in with the Santa Monica division who originally took the gun from, rest in peace, Fatal Hussein. They take the gun from Fatal, never gave it back, used it in a shooting, go to the Bahamas, dump it out there in the ocean, which I still believe they can't find it. If they really want to find that gun, America could find that gun. All they got to do is go by Michael Blackwell's. I think that's the name of the guy. Suge was at his house. All they got to do is go by his residence or wherever he used to live, if he's still alive, if he ain't dead. Go by Michael Blackwell's house. Do that sonar radar shit. They'll find a gun. They get rid of the gun, come back to America. Reggie checks in with the Santa Monica division that actually took the gun. According to Kevin Hackey, the first whistleblower, Reggie gives him the gun. He gives back Reggie the gun and a whole bunch of, they playing hot potatoes with this gun. Hot potatoes and pork rinds with this fucking gun. That's why I never trust Kevin Hackey. The first whistleblower, he's very crooked. How you gonna trust a cop that got caught with 1,000 AK-47s in his car trunk? Can't trust Kevin. Can't trust that ninja, Kevin Hackey. They get rid of the gun, come back to America. Reggie checks in with the Santa Monica division because they heard it was a 40 caliber handgun used in a Tupac shooting. They asking Reggie, where's that gun? According to Keefe D, he gets a call from his nephew. His nephew said, Unc, bring 2 guns and meet me at Edie Fall's office. According to Keefe D, he gets to the office. It's Suge, Reggie Sr., not Jr., Sergeant Reynolds, and whoever else at this bribe. According to Reggie Sr., if he had any idea that Orlando Anderson was planning to be a hostile witness, it was his obligation to tell the DA, well, why didn't you? Hey, pork butt, why didn't your father tell the DA that Orlando Anderson was planning to be a hostile witness? Because he was there. I believe Keefe. Reggie Sr. was there. According to the media, even Orlando Anderson's baby mama drama, she's gonna be a part of the witness. And I think that's gonna backfire. Yo, something not right with the Vegas lineup. Something not right, y'all. Keefe's wife, ruin it for him, right? Hold on. We got Keefe's wife, and hold on. I seen they had Orlando Anderson's baby mama drama. What the hell? Oh, here you go. Rashina Smith. Y'all see that? Yeah, she's gonna really. I think. I really, yo, I don't trust police. I really don't trust the cops, bro. And it looks like they really trying to line Reggie up. If Reggie makes it back home, he'll be the first Teflon Don in a wheelchair. "21 Gun Salute." Yeah, I don't trust police, bro. Bro, I don't trust these ninjas. For them to have Orlando Anderson's baby mama drama, why is she there? What is Rashina Smith gonna say that can help this case besides the 60K bribe? According to Joseph, I don't know if Joseph was in the chat. I think he was. We deep today. No puff. According to Joseph, he said, yeah, she's gonna say, yeah, we got paid. They gave us a check. Why would they have her there if they not trying to set up Reggie? What could she say? Orlando Anderson shot Tupac? Why do they have her and not Kadada? I don't know. Maybe Kadada is protected by the Bothaming? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe she might show up. I don't have the full list. Somebody asked me the other day, do I have the full list? I don't. We know Neckbone, Mr. Tough Guy himself. We know he's involved. Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. Bench Presser, nigga Neckbone lift weight now, nigga. Can you nigga Neckbone and it was let me find out it was Neckbone and Reggie driving together in this. That's crazy. Yo, Neckbone. Hold on, I just snapshot some shots, bro. This Neckbone and Reggie was driving together in Vegas. Your Hercules, what's good, bro? 21 Gun Salute. If you just tapping in, no love, what's good? We're talking about Suge Knight not testifying at the Keefe D trial, because if he does, Reggie, all he gotta do is say, "Oh, Suge, you wanna play? Didn't I help you get rid of the gun?" Somebody gonna do the Nino Brown. What Nino Brown did to that nigga, Christopher Williams in New Jack City. This is bigger than Nino Brown, right? Reggie saying, "Look, I'm going to make it back home to my loving wife." Tony Hunter said Keefe said Reggie Wright Jr. was threatening his family. That's crazy. Remember, Reggie Wright Jr. said he got word from a little bird that Keefe got an offer. Remember, that's how we knew firsthand that Keefe D got an offer. And then Michael Samft and his new paralegal, the ninja that left the country with a dirty white beater, nigga choke on dope. How you got stains? You out the country, stains on your white beater, right? I think this is easier for y'all to zoom in yourselves, right? You got stains on his white beater, right? According to Michael Samft, he tried to debunk Reggie's theory or Reggie's info. This nigga right here that looked like the washed up Shawn Michaels, who used to watch wrestling. This nigga Keefe D's attorney looked like Shawn Michaels, right? Nigga looking like Keanu Reeves, right? They try to say, "Oh no, Keefe ain't get an offer." Keefe said it himself. He got an offer. I think it was what, 10 to 20? 10 to 20 years, some shit like that. You can't trust these niggas, man. They can't even give you fucking info. Him and his fucking paralegal. Right? So, him, Reggie threatening Keefe's family, it's not far fetched. I believe so. I believe Reggie and his wife paid Keefe's family a visit. And during that visit, Reggie's wife brought some of her famous homemade donuts. And Keefe D's son, Duane Davis Jr., probably leaked it. No puff. 21 gun salute. Dreams don't expire. What's good, my G? Tony Hunter. I believe that Reggie had access to Keefe's family to threaten him. If you just tapping in, me on a major countdown, less than 72 hours to the Vegas trial. I believe Reggie Wright Jr. is already there. I got word from the bird. In Reggie's words, I got word that Reggie is already there. Keefe D, as stated in the title of this live chat, he stopped blaming Puff and the Sean Draws. Keefe don't care about Puffy and the Sean John Draws no more. Keefe his focus is on Reggie. All eyes on you, Reg. Can Reggie Wright Jr. make it out? I believe that even the DAs in Vegas probably approached Keefe D in his cell and said, look, we want our star witness under the jail. We understand it was our star witness, Reggie Wright Jr. All you have to do in your next interview is aim your missiles at Reggie. Forget the Sean John draws, please. I believe so. I believe the DA approached Keefe like, yo, can you just knock it off at the Sean John draws? You're not getting them. Sean John closed down years ago. We did our investigation. We'll give you a fresh pair of jailhouse drawers, all you can eat while you here. We'll buy you a steak sandwich or something down the block, right? But give us the crooked cops, Keith. Give us the crooked cops. And that's why I believe Suge cannot testify. Because Suge can't turn on his platooning partner. They got rid of the gun together. Remember, when they they didn't shut my channel down. A lot of y'all was asking, what happened to Discretion? It's still up there. Google it. Discretion TV, YouTube. It's still up there. It's still up there. No cap, no fluff, no exaggeration. I think I even screenshot the other day, guys, right? They want the crooked cops. Give us the crooked cops, Keith. That missing murder weapon, I think the government really, like, not only did they take my channel for there you go, Discretion TV, there you go. The government got my channel still up. I never lost it. They stole it. Uploads from Discretion TV, right? Tupac hit him up. Wouldn't be down with Bad Boy, fuck you too. I think this was like my last video. There you go. You know, Suge said it the best. If they can't take money from the man, they take the man from the money, right? But in my last few videos, I made this thumbnail personally for you guys. The missing murder weapon. Suge cannot testify against this man. They got rid of the murder weapon together. These guys are platooning partners. If they can carry on like they hate each other guts, like we seen it done right now with Choke and his boyfriend Gina Deal. These two ex-lovers, right? They acting like they got so much beef. These niggas is like Suge and Reggie, right? These ninjas is like Suge and fucking Reggie, bro. Fake ass beef. When they used to fucking cook dinner together, right? This is what I'm saying. Suge can't turn against his platooning partner, Reggie. The nigga that was signing all the checks for Suge while he was in jail, cashing in. He can't do that. Reggie would bury Suge because they both got rid of the gun together, the real gun. I need y'all to stay focused, especially my wrench game. That's lock in on the truth, bro. Forget all the riffraff and the spoofs and the witch hunts. Lock in on the truth. We got less than 72 hours. Even if they subpoena Suge, he don't gotta say nothing. I seen y'all talk about it in the chat. How you gonna turn on the nigga that helped you get rid of the murder weapon? That's unheard of, right? And it's sad, bro. It's really sad. Russell Poole. Job mentioned Russell Poole. Now Russell Poole. This is why RJ Pork Shoulder needs to be his house. Him and Mike Dorsey. RJ Pork Shoulder. Russell Poole. Right? Get the lights up for me. Discretion TV, we locking in. Less than 72 hours. as we approach the first 48, right? As we approach the first 48. Now, Russell Poole, these guys. Now, these guys, they all need to be subpoenaed. Their house need to be searched. They need to take all their case files. This guy, Mike Dorsey, Porkcock Mikey, is alleged that he will be there at trial. But wait a minute. This is Greg Bacon. This is Greg Caden's protege, right? And he's the reason why Keefe D is locked up. His house need to be searched. They need to take all his computers and get the files that he didn't put out, all the misleading info. Like, this nigga got the homicide files and dictate them for what him and Greg Caden want him to be. And I say, yo, who believes the failed channel Murder Crap? This is a channel that documentary was all wrong. The Murder Crap documentary was wrong, y'all. It's less than 72 hours. How many times we debunked the Murder Rap documentary, and Neckbone signed the deal. Remember, Neckbone said he didn't chase the Cadillac. In the documentary, the failed documentary Murder Crap that Porkcock Mikey put out, he got Neckbone and Buntree chasing a Cadillac. Neckbone debunked it. That's what. Oh shit, this shit is hilarious, right? Then you got RJ Pork Shoulder. RJ lied to Hot 97 out here and said gave him all his caseloads. When RJ, Mr. Carpet Face, a carpet head, Mr. N-word himself, when did Russell Poole have time to any kind of files before he died? That was a lie. Come on, I need my wrench gang, especially wrench gang. Use your intelligence. RJ said Russell Poole gave him all the case files before he died. When? When did he have time? You and that drunk Michael Carlin, RJ, y'all set Poole up to die, send him to the sheriff's department when it was Vegas case. Poole had info in a lawsuit. Don't forget the lawsuit. Poole had info that it was crooked cops involved in the Pac and Biggie case. And these two know-it-alls, the drunk Michael Carlin and Mr. Carpethead himself, the N-word, Mr. N-word, sent Russell Poole to the sheriffs. And we all know the sheriffs was Compton PD, because when Compton PD closed down, the sheriffs just brung their file boxes over to Compton PD's department. We know that. Come on, y'all. This is not rocket science. I'm not sending y'all out there with Space Traveler. This is just standing on facts. Almost 48 hours left. We got to know what it is. These guys set up Russell Poole to die so they can dictate the narrative. And all of a sudden, RJ Pork Shoulder is invited to the trial. Oh, shit. Why is a failed YouTuber, a failed film documentary, who hate each other? You got Porkcock Mike Dorsey and RJ Pork Shoulder. These two ninjas hate each other. How are they doing anything for Pac? Come on, man. This shit is botched from day one, and it's botched all over again. Again, these guys, they know it all, right? Pork Shoulder, RJ, and the drunk Michael Carlin, y'all believe in him. A lot of y'all, this is your God. I even seen y'all talk about him again. The drunk Michael Carlin, this is y'all God. Y'all believe in this drunk asshole. Y'all believe in him. It was so fucking smart. Why they send Russell Poole to the sheriff's office? I need y'all to snap out of it. These ninjas is fucking. I'm just gonna, I don't wanna like, you know what I'm saying? But y'all niggas need to like snap out of it and smell the fucking roses. Like no puff on the plate. If these ninjas were so fucking smart and they figured it out, right? And it's Reggie this. Why they send Poole to the sheriff's office in his Vegas case? When Compton PD was shut down, the sheriff just moves over there and everybody became sheriffs. Unbelievable, right? Unfucking believable. Again, if you're just tapping in, Suge Knight, it's very unlikely he will testify because he helped Reggie Wright Jr. get rid of that murder weapon. This is not a Suge channel. I'm going to call it as it is. Yo, I see my bro here. Hold on. Yo, Valley Green Giant, what's good? Yo, I seen my bro here earlier. I didn't give him a shout out. Wait a minute. Hold on, where my bro at? I see my fucking bro here. Damn. I was so busy. Damn, is Rage versus Machine? Is you still here? Damn, that's my bro. That's the nigga that gave us the info on the Cadillac, the real Cadillac, I believe. And Reggie Wright Jr. had it in the Unconditional Love video. Who's this? This is 2 Mike Santana, 21 Gun Salute. Yo, thank you. This is 2 Mike Santana. Damn, where's my nigga Rage versus Machine? I seen you here earlier, but I was so busy chopping it up, I couldn't stop the frequency. And now, he is 18. Oh, I forgot how you did that. Nigga Jada. Jada working overtime. Jada, like, y'all not gonna take my wrench like that. Oh, shit. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine. That's my ninja. He's the reason why we found out where the real Cadillac was. Nigga Jada. Oh, that was Who Snizzy who said that. My fault. But yeah, Jada's on one though. Jada said, look, I'm not asking Delgate shit. That was hilarious. Hold on, I can't find out. Community moderation, live chat and moderation. What the fuck? Tony Hunter, what's good? Val, Snoop Dogg is a snake. I know, bro. Delgate be wearing lip gloss. Yeah, I seen that shit. I had a snapshot. Hercules, I had a snapshot picture. I was gonna take that nigga to war. in the first season, I'm gonna take his ass to wood. But somebody, even in the new season, but you know, Delgay is a pedophile. Him, Reggie Wright Jr., Corrupt, Daz, LT Hunting, aka LT Frontin. That's why Pac stopped fucking with LT Hunting and Delgay, because he found out, Pac found out that they was with them little girls, and Delgay could front all he want. He was down with them niggas doing that pedophile shit, and then Reggie Wright Jr. debunked him the other day, talking about he did a song with Pac. I don't know if y'all seen that shit. Reggie interviewed somebody, and Reggie even played it the other day. That Reggie asked whoever he interviewed about Delgay producing a song for Pac or doing a song with Pac. The nigga said the song was already done. All Delgay did was, you know, put his vocals on it or some shit. And I was like, wow. These niggas will clickbait and pump fake. That's horrible. For him to act like he actually produced a song with Pac, confusing a Pac nation, that was crazy. I guess this nigga, I can't find his Rage versus the Machine, Rage Against Machine. I can't find the comment you left so I can give you a wrench, but 21 Gun Salute, I'll probably see you on the next live. He probably just dropped in, no puff, to salute. Okay, 21 Gun Salute. If you just tapping in, we was saying the reason why Suge cannot testify is because he helped Reggie Wright Jr. get rid of her handgun. Who else? We talked about Russell Poole. Hold on. All right, since this even Reggie Wright Jr. with his stolen death row chain, the DA asked him the last time, well, the first time Reggie Wright Jr. was speaking with the DA, they asked him a simple question about the death row chain, and Suge said he never gave his security a death row chain. The DA, the grand jury, was very interested in this chain, and I believe the reason why they asked Reggie this chain is because they was trying to line him up. I believe the DA got enough info to set Reggie up to get indicted. I believe so. If again, I'll be impressed if Reggie makes it out Vegas. I'll be impressed. But said he gave a death row chain, right? So quite interesting to see if Reggie can make it. Hold on, let's see. Oh, so I wanted to talk about fucking idiot. This nigga. I really don't talk about this fucking idiot, but before I move forward, let's just talk. Let's just talk about how corrupt this guy is and how he sent Mike Dorsey to Las Vegas Metro PD and they set up Keefe D. Can we just lock in on this guy real quick for a little while? Now, Greg Caden, um, let's start with the federal judge throwing out so many cases that he corrupted and lied about and botched. He put false information. He was like the weak version of Rafael Perez and Nino Durden, right? Who we feel is probably the shooter also, Nino Durden. I haven't talked about him in a little bit, but let's just lock in on Greg Bacon, aka Caden. Now, this is Caden's corruption at its finest. Remember, Caden gave Keefe D a proffer agreement that holds no weight. The proffer agreement holds no weight, and they betrayed Keefe D, right? It's betrayal because what happened was even Tim Brandon, aka Blondie, before he died, said, listen, he wasn't supposed to give Keefe D a proffer agreement. That's how corrupt Tim Brandon was because he waited until he got kicked off the task force to start saying, oh, Keefe wasn't supposed to get a proffer agreement. It was Vegas' case. So that's how corrupt and backstabbing this set of people were. These pigs, they couldn't even trust each other. Drop comments below. For these ninjas to have East Coast, West Coast beef, I mean, talking about these two corrupt cops for the fake East Coast West Coast beef before Blondie died, right? This speaks volumes of the integrity and also the diligence that these guys had. What crooked cops? Well, they crooked. What cops turn against each other like poor cock Mikey to the rescue, and you know it's corruption because Poorcock Mikey is invited to the trial, but not Greg Bacon. Wait a minute, why not? That's how corrupt these ninjas are. Why isn't Greg Bacon there? It's his proffer agreement. That's how corrupt Vegas is. Can we at least agree on that? If Greg Bacon is not invited to the fucking party, you should know how corrupt this is. Is y'all rocking with me or not? Y'all still there? Okay. Cause YouTube look like they trying to shut this shit down on my end. They trying to shut it down. They like no one man. Avery was good. YouTube was like no one man should have this much detail. What kind of new YouTube channel is this? Ron B, where you been? Yeah, I'm telling you, they only do this on a deep dive. Valley Green Giant. Yeah, the guy he's not invited to the trial. Why not? Remember, Keefe D was very vocal. Keefe D said, "Your Honor, boxers should not be invited in the trial." Greg had his table. Greg Bacon had him in his basement. He kept dipping and dabbing inside of the boxes. He said, "Your Honor," right? Draw comments below. He said, "Your Honor, those boxers should not be invited." Greg Bacon, the federal judge, kicked him out. So instead of sending Greg Bacon the Grammy tickets, right? Instead of sending Greg Bacon his Grammy seats, they get Cock Mikey. Unbelievable. How he gets Bacon's Grammy tickets and his seats to the Grammys, right? Yeah, Keefe D was very vocal, Your Honor. Those boxers should not be invited. Right? So that's how corrupt the police is and the justice system. They going above and beyond to bury Keefe D, which I look, hey, I'm not a Keefe D fan. I'm still asking, is Tupac Shakur breakdancing? He never apologized to the Pac Nation. We didn't need to hear that fuck ninja shit. Oh, Pac was breakdancing while getting shot. Oh, really? Okay, nigga. You thought you was some Biggie? You trying to be like Biggie? Biggie was the only one with that sneak dissing shit. Right? Let's see, Native. What about Mike Tyson? What about Mike Tyson? That's Zip's bro. When Zip died, he buried Zip. Mike is the op. Mike is the op. Straight up. What about Mike Tyson? He's the op. You don't care about no Tupac. What Tyson ever did for Pac? Didn't Tyson bury Zip and throw dirt on Zip's casket? Man, don't piss me off this live chat. Fucking Mike Tyson. I'm ready to shoot the fade with that nigga. Just give me a couple of years to work out. Cause that nigga Iron Mike. Give me a couple of years to train, y'all. I'll shoot the fade. I'm on my Daz Dillinger shit. I'll fight you. Yeah, give me a couple of years to train. I'll fight that nigga. Fuck that. I seen Buster Douglas beat him up. That white boy Jake Paul Jake, put hands and feet on the nigga. Give me a couple of years of training. Years, okay? Give me a couple of years. I'll fight that nigga. Fuck out of here. "21 gun salute." Let's see, Native said, "I'm just saying he knows stuff." Nah, don't take me serious, man. But I know he's on some fuck ninja shit. And if he really loved Pac, nobody got to subpoena the nigga. He would have been there. Let me see. Okay, with Kenner having a Wookiee talkie and Snoop Dogg with the Wookiee. We talked about Kenner and Harry O. And making sure. Oh, okay. So yeah, I also want to talk about. Also, want to keep in mind the first search party list with Tim Brandon created. Important. This is the first. Let's shout out to Erica Love Wrench Gang. This is her. Um, the first active search party list. There you go. Right, and it. This is the original search party list. Had Ned, Trayvon Lane, Orlando Anderson, Big Dre, Hen Dog. I don't remember Corey Edwards. I always right, but the first search warrant search party list, and we talked about Trayvon Lane in his first, in his 30-year arrest warrant. Trayvon Lane, he might not go to court because he has a warrant. Niggas say, "Oh, why Trayvon Lane? It's not at trial." He has a 30-year arrest warrant, according to Tim Brandon, right, to commit murder. Trayvon Lane, arrest warrant. Never was apprehended on it, right? He's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest, the oldest, no puff on the play, the oldest search warrant. No, the oldest arrest warrant. Let me correct the narrative, right? And again, this is the official first search warrant list. Um, right? You got Neckbone #2. Then you got Trey Lane #18. Then you got who else? K Dub #15. K Dub. Yeah, EXT. The nigga got a 30-year arrest warrant. According to Tim Brandon, there you go, Trayvon Lane, Compton PD, arrest warrant, Tim Bacon, right? The case number is official case number. Y'all see that? It's official case number. Trayvon Lane again. Never arrested on it, never brought up on charges. Somebody said, why he's not in Vegas? Nigga, he got a warrant. Mr. Whisper in Pox ear, Reggie, during the grand jury, during Reggie's grand jury, protected Trayvon and said, oh, he might have not known that was Orlando Anderson or somebody from the South Side crib. Get the fuck out of here. Reggie waits till you get to the grand jury and changes the whole narrative, right? I think this is the first Pac channel, thanks to Erica Love Wrench Gang. We're like the first channel that actually introduced this list and the arrest warrant of Trayvon Lane to these Tupac YouTube streets. Drop comments below. This is how we do. This is how we do, y'all. We also was saying that Brandon Wright might be Reggie Wright, number 29 on the list. Brandon Wright, Lowdown. Remember, Reggie's alias is Little Burn. They might be a connection with Brandon Wright and Reggie Wright. He also said Jerry Barnes was connected with Orlando Anderson. Jerry Barnes, he's the one that was driving a Cadillac in this whole affidavit. I think it's 35 pages. Right, Jerry Barnes was driving that Cadillac. What I could do for you guys, I love y'all so much. I'm gonna drop the 35 pages or the 25 pages with how many pages it was in the you guys. This is the DA's material witness list with less than 72 hours left for the trial. You got Corey Edwards, Mama James. We spoke about him the other day. Surprisingly, James. James said he was not going to testify. He's not going to go there. James is in Vegas right now. So it's James and Neckbone riding shotgun right now with Reggie Wright Jr. on their way to Vegas if they're not there. Right? Got the 35 pages or the 25 pages. This is Tim Brennan's actual affidavit. I'm not trying to read that shit tonight. My eyes fucked up from the last time I tried reading this shit. But I will give y'all all documents so y'all can have us. No pun play. I'm not trying to read this tonight. In this first affidavit, from the original affidavit, you would see names like Keefe D. Yeah, Keefe D also in the search party list. You would see names like Keefe D, Orlando Anderson. So you guys can have this. My eyes, I'm not doing that to my tonight. Not tonight, y'all. Not tonight. But y'all can read it on your own. Got any highlights, send it to my email, orchestratingtv@gmail.com. There you go. Y'all got the original first affidavit. This is the search party list. We'll see you by Tim Brandon. And the Trayvon Lane affidavit. I mean, the Trayvon Lane arrest. There was they try to freeze me out. YouTubers on some fucking shit. This is what they said. They said my phone was too hot. They had me on some Coolio shit. They said my phone was too hot. That's crazy. YouTube tried to say my phone was too hot. So this is another arrest warrant. Harold Wilson. If we could find out who Harold Wilson was, right? He had a search, an arrest warrant, Harold Wilson, and this other guy, Brandon Wright. I think this is Reggie, bro. Brandon Wright had an arrest warrant. So these two with Trayvon Lane, you got Harold Wilson and Brandon Wright. You really need a deep dive and see why Tim Brandon put an arrest warrant on him with your boy Trayvon Lane. Yeah, James is full of shit. Again, to be just tapping in 21 salute to you. We were saying Suge can't testify because he helped Reggie get rid of the 40 caliber handgun, the original murder weapon. Suge cannot testify against his comrade. Um, who else? We said Mama James. Did we? I don't think we broke James on the Summer James screen. Yeah, YouTube shut me down and said it. Yo, these niggas really trying to shut me up. They're fucking trash for that shit. Neckbone and James, they drove together with Reggie to Vegas. Reggie was prepping them. Bird native was like, we got this shit on fire right now. According to the DA's list, Mama James, he's a material witness. Yo, you two trash, bro. They really like a material witness list. James, Mr. 662, talking about that outside. Again, James, he didn't give a grand jury testimony yet. So it'll be quite interesting what he has to say, or maybe he said something already that we don't know. And talking about he saw Southside there at the 66 Deuce parking garage. James is really like, he don't got no more teeth to lie through. So for Mama James to even be invited to the Grammys, to the fucking party, it speaks volumes. What's going on, James? He more teeth to lie through. Why? This is the gangsters. James is speaking the most shit on YouTube. I think Mr. Pac slammed him on his pockets, talking about, if Tupac had did anything to me, he would have got his gun. Well, it's hard to tell. Mr. Pac didn't slam him on his pockets. It's hard to tell, no puff. Let's see. What else? Corey Edwards talked about James. Yeah, I think that's about it. The saga continues, y'all. I think we did an excellent job. We just tapping in. We spoke about Suge Knight not being able to testify against Reggie. Um, Keefe D in his book Compton Street Legend. This is another reason why, before I end this live chat, respectfully, this is another reason why Suge can't testify. Because Keefe D in his book says Suge had the music industry and he had the streets. We both had the same boss. Where is Suge and who is Suge testifying against? Can we just make this make sense? Where is Suge testifying? How is he going to testify against a nigga that he said they had the same boss, which we all know should be Harry O. Mama James, Keefe D always talked about that. He always did, y'all. He always said him and Suge had the same boss. And Harry O and Suge should have never ran off with those dudes' money. Whoop, whoop, woody, whoop, woody, whoop. We did it, y'all. We had a dope live show. We had a dope live show. Seriously. We had a dope live show. All right, so tap in tomorrow. I'll be going live. Talking about the 48 hours left. And hell of a live show. We covered a lot of grounds. And when you got clowns like this nigga, Stephen Smith, talking about Pac, the Tupac murder mystery made fun. Fucking clown. This Bati boy right here, another Bati boy, from the choke community. When you got clowns like this talking about Pac, all of a sudden they care about Tupac just for clicks and views and likes. I got to step in. When you got niggas like this nigga trying to get a green card, a fucking United States passport and citizenship, talking about Pac because he has a Caucasian wife, and this fucking cricket cop trying to witness. Somebody got to step in. Somebody really got to step in and protect our village, our community, our culture. You understand me? Like, this shit is serious. You got to really step in and lock in. When you got niggas like K-Dub, Mr. No Socks for 72 hours. K-Dub was in Vegas dressed like this. Why? You can't trust a nigga like he's not even on the material witness list, and he was there. He said he was to the BMW. This ninja has a walkie-talkie, Trayvon Lane, with a 30-year warrant. This nigga got a 30-year warrant, and he's not, right? He's not handcuffed, tased, tortured, waterboard, right? So somebody got to step up. EXT, Stephon A, a joke. You can't. Exactly. Like, these niggas talking about Pac. Like, I was like, get out of here. You nigga dressed like Cameron. Fucking doofus. Ever since this nigga got around Cameron, he switched his whole dress code. He was wearing suits, but he wasn't wearing them like Cameron. Like, you feel mean? Like, this nigga, fucking clowns, and this nigga's a body boy. This nigga getting this feminine zone when he's ready. He's sassy as fuck. Like, this nigga right here, he's one sassy motherfucker, bro. Fucking clowns. This nigga leaves the country, becomes things on this fucking white beater. Unbelievable. Right? This nigga, according to Wrench Gang, he's a country in a dingy white beater. So somebody got to say, then the sacrifice got to come from somewhere. Seriously, y'all. And I guess I could end the show with one of the most infamous pictures. I guess I could end the show with the food for thought. And the question everybody asks for the last 30 years, is it possible that Suge Knight with Tupac, is it possible tell Val we here? Y'all can't hear me? Okay, we good? Okay, I'm about to end the live show anyway. So the question for 30 years, we should trust these crooked cops to shoot inside of this BMW while he grabbed Tupac and told him to get down. Yeah, it's over. I think that's the number one question. Would Suge trust these crooked cops to shoot inside of the BMW door? To my ninjas on the ranking, salute. To my new Wrench Gang family, welcome to the family. To Wrench Gang, I salute you. We do this for y'all. You hear me? Tap in tomorrow. Yo, Karma, what's good? Tap in tomorrow at the live show. We're going to go live tomorrow. The last 48 hours. Locking in. Nigga Reggie and Mama James and Neckbone, they already out there. Again, I don't think Suge could testify because, him and Reggie are platooning partners. Seriously. Respectfully checking in. Now I'm checking out, y'all. To my ninjas on